More episodes, yeah, you heard that right. It took about a month longer for the English dub of Attack on Titan Season 4, the final season, Part 2, to finish airing its episodes. But hey, now that's done, and we've got new release dates for these episodes that are coming up next when it comes to that. And, well, we're talking about that right now on the Kaji channel.
Sensu beans, yeah, I need to regenerate. I'm about to go off like I'm the Avatar state, and I can say.
Okay, so like I said, Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2's English dub has wrapped up, and I'm actually going to read to you a statement from Crunchyroll about exactly that. They say, and I quote, "Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2's English dub wrapped up its mission last week, but the brave cast and crew are already gearing up for another operation." Okay, now what Crunchyroll is basically referring to is 8 Attack on Titan episodes, which are actually longer than typical Attack on Titan episodes. These are not episodes for the final season. These aren't a part of the final season. These are special episodes. They are, again, like I said, they are not part of the final season. This happens all the time when things get released on streaming services like this. So they're longer than the original episodes for Attack on Titan. Like every single episode, I believe that they're about the longer amount of time. So it's like, well, they're either like the exact amount of time, which is about 23 minutes, or they're even longer. One of them is even 29 minutes, which is pretty long for an anime episode. If you've been spending your time watching Attack on Titan on Crunchyroll, though, you probably would have been able to see that these episodes actually do exist when you finish the final season. It usually, on Crunchyroll specifically, it usually takes you to where it says Season 6. Although it's not Season 6, it's just that's the way Crunchyroll labels things, although it's not Season 6. It specifically, that's why you have to read the thing, because if it's not a season, it will say that it's not a season. So it says Attack on Titan OADs. You can go on Crunchyroll right now and see it say exactly that. Basically what those are like OVAs, but not. They have a different title, but it's practically the same thing. These are special episodes that are already in Japanese on Crunchyroll and released before they even got to Crunchyroll a while ago. So all of these episodes are going to be taking place in parts of the series that are before Season 4. Every single one. So we'll say like Season 1 through 3 is when these things take place. And these things are specifically for English dub. If you're looking for the Japanese, like I said, that was already released a while ago. But these new releases, these new release dates are specifically for the English dub. So these are new episodes of Attack on Titan for the English dub, not for Season 4, okay? Understandable? What's actually, though, a little annoying is that these episodes aren't releasing all on the same day, even though we kind of already have all of them, just not in the English dub. So it's like these episodes are going to release weekly. They will release weekly. So that's how that's going to be after the release date. Every week you'll see a new episode like that. If you want to know what these episodes are about, it says number 1, the first episode is Isle's Notebook, Memoirs of a Scout Regiment Member. The description for that is Hanji is insistent on capturing a Titan for the advancement of scientific research, but Erwin is adamant in his refusal to allow it. Will an unexpected discovery during an expedition beyond the walls alter the situation? The second episode is called The Sudden Visitor, The Torturous Curse of Youth. And the description for that episode goes, 2 years after escaping the torment of his mother, Jean attempts to avoid her when returning to Trost for a training exercise. In a strange turn of events, he ends up in a cooking contest against Sasha. The third episode is called Distress, and the description for that, it says, what begins as a simple training exercise turns into a disaster. A dysfunctional team of cadets must learn to work together after Krista is taken hostage by a group of brigands. The fourth episode is called No Regrets Part 1. It says Levi and his crew steal from merchants to scrape by in the dreary underground. They're approached by a man from the surface with a job that could change their lives for the better. Then there's No Regrets Part 2. Levi's group joins the Scout Regiment, but they bring with them a hidden agenda. The upcoming expedition beyond the walls seems like the perfect opportunity to carry out their plan. Then there's the 6th episode that is called Lost Girls, Walsina Goodbye Part 1. It says when Annie needs a day off from patrol duty to take care of some personal business, her roommate agrees to cover for her, but only if she does her the favor of searching for a girl who's been reported missing. Then there's Lost Girls, Walsina Goodbye Part 2, which is the 7th episode, and it goes after discovering the body of Carly's lover. Annie plans the next step of her search. However, her snooping lands her in trouble and she'll need to think quickly if she hopes to survive. Then there's episode 8, Lost Girls Lost in the Cruel World, where it says Mikasa reflects on when she was lost in a world of her own making. Inside this world, everything went her way except for the one thing she wanted to change most. So yeah, those are all the episodes. This expands on the lore of Attack on Titan, expands on the characters of Attack on Titan. We can call them filler episodes because of course they aren't going based off the main story here, but they are worth a watch. Of course, more Attack on Titan content the better, although again this is from before season 4, so do not expect the modern Attack on Titan animation from Studio Mappa. This is from which studio? The original Attack on Titan studio. Okay, so it says that this will release on Crunchyroll on May 8th. So this week, guys, how does that sound? On this Sunday, we will get those episodes. Now, when it comes to the final episodes of the final season, you know, we've got part 1, we've got part 2. Now, I guess we'll call this part 3, the final episodes of the final season. This will happen next year in 2023. That's really all we know. We don't have a month, we don't have a day, we don't have a season. We just know the year. 2023 will be when that happens. It's confirmed. We know this. There's no speculation on this. We already know this specific thing. Although Wit Studio, the one who's doing these new episodes for the English dub, the animation studio, you know, the original animation studio for the Attack on Titan anime, they're actually developing a new anime that has a lot of similarities to Attack on Titan. It's not the first time they've done something like this, although they are much different at the same time as they are similar. So it would be a good idea to check that out if you want to check that out. Of course, there's a video on that right here on the channel, so make sure you do that. So that's really all there is to that. If you already want to watch those episodes, you can see them in Japanese, of course, but when it comes to the dub, May 8th. All right, guys, so that's the news on Attack on Titan, and that's that. So my name's Konjik, I love you, and I'll talk to you in the next video.
And I can say that I'm great, yeah, I can say that I'm perfect. I ain't the one that was out here saving lives, I was purchased. Now we about to take you out if you try to act toxic. I'ma send you straight up to my main man, Konjik.